Although drunk driving has killed thousands over the past decade, this documentary will illustrate the effects that it has had on the drunk drivers, the victims involved, and their loved ones.
Hello, my name is Ralph Muchacho, and I was convicted of a DUI. I was at Tadpoles of Brandon. I drank about 10 vodka screwdrivers, left, rear-ended somebody, went head-on with the telephone pole, got out, said, "Are you all right, mister?" He said, "Yep," and I said, "I gotta go." Off on foot I went, about 2 hours searching, and 2 helicopters, 2 dogs, 19 cops. 2 hours later, they got me, and I had to pay almost $90,000 for all of it.
More than 300,000 people a day drink and drive, but only 3,200 are arrested.
The treatment programs I've done is DUI school, AA, and that's about it. Consequences during that one? Well, $90,000. I lost my car, I lost my license, I lost my job, I lost everything. Everything. It's not worth it, kids. It's not worth it. I was at Ducky's Bar and Grill off of Kennedy Boulevard. I pulled over for 1 second, fell asleep for about 2 minutes, and the door opened. Police officer got me out of the car, put me in handcuffs, took me about 3 miles away from my car to do the field sobriety test, and I refused. He took me to jail, and I refused to blow. Didn't pay for a taxi is because your judgment is altered when you're drinking, and you think you're fine, and one drink in 1 hour will put you over the limit. The cost of a DUI, it's about $6,000 for an attorney. It's about $10,000 for the DUI, classes, everything else. Then your insurance goes up about 4 times as much. Then you had to pay restitution on that. So it's grand total of $93,240 is what it cost me. And yeah, I've changed my life. I don't drink and drive anymore. DD, man. DD.
My name is Susie McDonald, and I was convicted of a DUI. I was here at work. I wasn't working though. Had a few drinks here, and was headed home with my brother. And I was speeding, actually. That was the whole reason I got pulled over, which was bad. And yeah, as soon as he pulled me over, he could smell the alcohol and everything. So it was scary when, as soon as he put the handcuffs on me, I was scared. I did refuse to blow or do field sobriety, so he handcuffed me right away, and then sat me in the cop car, and yeah, it was terrifying. I'm just getting started, and already went through a friend and got a lawyer on a deal, and that was still $2,000. I just had to pay for the school, the DUI school, which is $278. You have to pay for all your community service hours, which are required. I don't think I would be able to live with myself, really. And that's the bad thing, you know. You don't think about that. You just think you're going home.
My name is Alyssa Case, and I was hit by a drunk driver on September 6, 2009. I saw the driver as soon as I turned down the road, and all I could literally think was, this is really going to hurt and it's not going to be good. On impact, I was knocked unconscious, and my passenger dragged me out of the car. I was involved with softball. I played it on a regular basis, and my plans were to go on to the next level and play college softball. I stayed in the hospital for 8 days. By the second day, my total was already $64,000. It took my family 2 years to pay off all my hospital bills. I had to have 6 surgeries. I had to have a hip halo put on me. I have a bar stuck in my hips. After arriving at the hospital and having all the surgeries, when I woke up, the doctors were telling me that it was probably very slim that I'd ever play a sport again, let alone be able to run or do anything agile. Since I can't play softball anymore and my family's in debt from my accident, I had to go to the local community college. I couldn't go to my dream school. I can't do my dream job of being a police officer because I can't do the agile and fitness stuff that is required. So I work at the local grocery store and I make my living there. My feelings for the driver is still a little anger because it was a selfless act. You don't need to drink and drive. If you're gonna drink, it's called an Uber or a taxi. I do not think that DUI drivers get enough punishment. I think that all they do is get a slap on the hand and have to pay a little bit amount of money and they just get away scot-free. I do not think that driving drunk is worth it. You could hurt innocent people, their lives at stake. He's lucky he didn't kill me and his punishment would have been worse. But what's a drink for someone's life? All you have to do is call somebody. There's plenty of people he could have called rather than driving and injuring me and ruining my life basically. Because now I can't do any of the dreams that I had. So now I have to basically just settle for what's left for me to do.
12,000 people die every year in DUI-related accidents. 21 people die every day from drunk driving.
Cousin John.